Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the podcast. This is episode 25. We're a quarter of the way there.
Are we only making 100?
I don't know. We get to 100, we're like, oh, like, shit, okay.
Shit.
Oh, shit. Today we're going to be, I don't know when this will be releasing. I think the playoffs will be out, but we haven't talked hockey in probably like 20 episodes. So I figured, this is what this podcast is, sort of.
Tis the season. Literally.
Tis all the season. Oh, I unplugged something. So the playoffs are happening. Some teams have qualified. Obviously the most important team. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I'm biased.
But you're not.
But I'm not. No. The Dallas Stars have qualified for the playoffs, which is very exciting. I know their stats. This was like before they had their losing streak that they're on right now. But they had the same stats that they did when they won the Stanley Cup, which was the 98-99 season, which I feel like is important. It is, yeah, it's critical. So yeah, and every year I say that I'm gonna build a bracket, and I don't do that, but I make one in my head because I'm crazy, and I'm like, no, it's in my head. But then like anyone that like I say that, and then I think, and like most people, like people that I work with, except like I guess like comedians, like certain people, I don't think they understand what I'm talking about. So they're just like, oh, okay, you make it in your head. Like they look at me like I'm insane, which is not totally wrong, but they're like, you make it like in your brain, and I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
I know, which the fact that I can know that and not like stuff that I need to study for a test for that I've learned for like multiple hours, but it's okay because I know my
your brain bracket,
my possible Stanley Cup bracket for whatever season. I'm like, yeah. So I know the first game is Colorado between the Stars, so that'll be interesting. I know that the Vegas has qualified. I know that did you see that this is the first year that, what is it, the Penguins, the Bruins, another team, like this is the first year that they haven't qualified for the playoffs, which is pretty funny. So R.I.P. Sorry, Sid. The Capitals qualified for the playoffs. That's right.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Capitals, the one, the only, the Russian man, has beat the man who had it for a long time, Wayne Gretzky. The like announcers that talk before the game. My dad always calls that talking heads. What do you call it? Like the people that talk before it. They're not like, some of them are. They're not the announcer people. I'm sure that they have a term, and I'm just not.
Oh, like the not Razor and Josh, but like the other guys.
Yeah, the other guys.
I don't call them anything. I usually don't.
I normally don't watch them because I'm like I'll watch it a little bit if it's like 5-10 minutes before puck drop, and normally like if I have the time to like sit and watch a game, I will like put it on as I'm like doing other things. Then like I'll sort of hear it.
I like to listen to our local radio guys.
Oh yes.
So I would always turn it on early to get the pregame show, and then I'd listen to the whole postgame show. But as far as, I don't know what they're like, because on the radio I guess they're DJs. But
is that? I don't know. I don't know what they. Oh, is it? No, I think it's. I don't. What's the other thing?
Analysts, maybe?
Is that what it is? I don't know.
I don't think that's their official title.
But they and they were talking about the whole like him beating his score, and like they were talking about like the ticket prices, because when they were talking about it, the Capital, I think that was the game I was trying to watch. I think it was the game after though, because I knew that I was like, okay, this is the game that like he's gonna do it, of course. I was like, okay, he's got it. I mean I didn't know that for sure, but I was like, he is, like, you feel it. You're like, okay, he's, yeah.
Feel it in your bones.
I felt it in my bones. I was like, he's gonna do it. I don't know what team it was. I forget. It was but he was like, they were talking about the cheapest ticket was like $500 to go see him.
History, but like, damn.
I mean, that was, I was like $5, and like the people, I guess announcers, not pregame people, they were basically talking about how they were like, man, like I want to go, but they were like, oh, I want to save that for people that are, I guess, like, like really, really, really into it. But they were like $500. I mean, obviously, it's like that's you get to see that, and I'm sure that's experience. Especially, I think if you are a Washington Capitals fan, so I feel like it kind of like adds,
that's true.
It adds to the experience. But it was very cool. I don't know who the Capitals are playing in the playoffs when it starts, but I know we're playing the Avalanche, which would be cool.
That's all I know is that the Stars are playing the Avalanche. I haven't done my deep dive yet because I always make a bracket, and I make it based on who I like.
That's
like what teams I like dislike, even if they're like favored to win. I don't care. I hate you. You lose in my bracket if I hate you.
I don't know if that's like a hot take. But like I was a Arizona fan, like Arizona Coyotes, and they became the Utah Hockey Club, their inaugural season. And I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. And I knew that they weren't going to make the playoffs at all. I knew Nashville wasn't either. I knew, like certain, I was like, okay, you're not. You wanted him, but you're not.
Wait a damn minute. We're going to see Wedgwood and Kiwi.
Oh my god. I didn't even think about that. I'm going to get emotional.
Okay, sorry. You can keep going. I got distracted.
You know what I think is really funny is that the fact that like the Bruins are like not doing well this season, and if you think about it really hard, we have like 4 of their players. I think 3.
Well, they also got rid of their captain, like fucking psychos.
Oh my god!
That was insane.
What was that?
What the fuck was that?
I totally could. I was like, this man is like, because he kind of gave that vibe that like Sidney did. Like that is a Pittsburgh Penguins player for his career. He's
a Bruin for life.
That means a Bruin. They're Bears, right? Yeah. And I was like, he is going to live, breathe. Like I was like, he's gonna have his player number there, like for sure. And like I was like, that's gonna happen. And then I heard he got traded to the Florida Panthers. I was like, you're taking this man to Florida,
insane
Boston.
Behavior. For basically nothing for what he's worth, and what he's worth to the city and the fans and the team. Like, and like, oh my god,
it was. I was like, I loved seeing all the things of like, it is a very sad day in Boston. It is a sad day. Like it is just what the hell
was that?
It was devastating. I was like, what? And like I'm not particularly a Bruins fan. I like
them.
They're I don't know enough about them.
I rooted for them against the Blues in 2019.
I knew that like we had some of their players. That's as much information as I knew. But I just knew that I was like, you always, even if I feel like if you don't know teams that well, you're not rooting against them, but you're not necessarily rooting for them. You're like, like when you think of the Penguins and you think of like, everyone thinks of Sidney Crosby. He's like, 87. Or the trio, what is it, 80, 87, 89, 93, like the legendary trio. I kind of think of that. Like, I feel like you have star players. And, like, I feel like in every sport. Like, Luka is a good example. That was a sad day in Dallas. That was a sad day.
Same vibe here of, like, what the fuck are you
doing?
No,
because what? And, like, okay, this is not important at all, like, hockey statistics-wise. But this man lived in Boston for years. Years!
Won a cup with him.
And you take him Florida? You take him... What? Man, Florida? I was like, devastating. Devastating.
What the hell, man?
I was devastated. I was like, I'm not even a fan, and I'm devastated.
Yeah, like, I don't even go there. And I'm like so sad. I'm like, why would you do that?
I was like, this is tragic.
You're mean.
This is upsetting. You're mean. And I just it was devastating. And I knew that they like, and you could totally see on like the NHL, like I follow the NHL like Instagram, and you could totally see that they were like, oh, it's his first game as a Panther, and I was like, no,
ew, it's weird.
I was like, this is devastating.
Those aren't devastating. Colors. Like,
no, I'm like, where's the yellow? Bring back the yellow.
So weird.
Speaking,
it's not Florida's fault. It's just fucking weird.
Yeah. I don't know what I don't know what that was. That was insane. Who's the new? He was the 2024 draft. He's in San Jose Sharks. What's his name? Mac. Him. The new. I'm sure he goes. Mac is there, but his stats are like, okay. What is your opinion on like him being better than Conor of Chicago
Bedard?
Mm-hmm. The one, the only.
That's not fair. Like, okay. Here's the thing.
I keep seeing that everywhere, and it makes me mad.
No, I'm gonna clarify. I don't know a lot about either. I've been fighting for my life this semester, so keeping track has been harder than any semester before. But from what I can tell, and my perspective, the Sharks are fun. And, like, it's Mac and Smith and, like, the boys and the sleepovers and the TikTok channel.
I
like,
love that.
It's like a little frat house, and they're just having fun. They're doing those, like, experiments or whatever, like those psych experiments that they do on little kids. The social media teams are doing them on these grown men.
It's grown men. Well, they're young, but yeah, they're grown men.
But adults.
But they're consenting.
So they're having fun, and I feel, and maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but I feel like poor Conor is so sad and lonely and depressed. Like, I'm so serious. Like, no matter what he does, it doesn't matter. Because even if the Sharks lose, like, through the power of friendship, they will prevail. Conor doesn't have that. He doesn't have the boys. And, like, not that, I'm sure he probably has, like, people on the team he's friends with, but, like, it's not the same. The Sharks have, like, a brotherhood. They have bromances. Lifelong bromances brewing over there.
The bromances are, you can feel it in your...
You can feel it in their souls.
I can feel it.
Versus, I fear Conor is, like, losing his soul.
And here's my thing, is, like, I'm not a fan of, like, you see how that whole thing where, like, the media is like, oh, let's pit women against each other, and you see that a lot with, like, a lot of, like, female actresses, or, like, even if it's like, oh, this person is, like, an influencer, this person is, like, an actor, and then it's like they had one interaction, and the, like, media is like, let's make them have beef. Brother, they don't even work together. They live on the other side. Yeah, they meant what? I was like, what? And I feel like they do the same, similar, like, I feel like they're giving that same energy, because, like, yes, like, they're around the same age range, and these are young guys, and, you know, I'm just like, you can't compare them and compare their experiences and compare their teams, because I'm like, the whole point, like, yes, like, and then you're gonna take that with you for the rest of your life. Like, you were the first draft pick in whatever year, like, you're gonna carry that for however long your career is. And sometimes, like, at the end of the, you know, you see all the underdog stories, like, you know, whatever, but I'm just like, okay, but, like, he's just a baby. He just got here.
Leave him alone.
Leave him alone.
They're children.
I'm
they're
like,
grown, but they're children.
And I'm just like,
let the kids.
I'm like, let him live. Like, oh my god. Like, and it totally gives me that same energy, and, like, and the media does it, right? And they're all like and they're all like, you know, they're comparing, like, you know, immediate, like, stats, and, like, sure, like, but then I'm also like, you know, you think about, like, the team as a whole, and then you think about overall, like, you know, his age and his experience, and, like, and I'm sure, like, let's just go on the, like, he maybe he's, like, having a rough time, and he's and maybe he's, like, getting the impression of the media, and he's admitted that his season was not great. Like, he's talked about that. Like, he's like, yeah, I've been in this rut, and he's admitted that. And then, like, heaven forbid this man is honest, and the media's like, no. And I'm like, okay,
he
like,
just said that.
You're
not reporting new news. He just said it.
Like, he just said, that's like saying, like, yeah, I'm having a rough time. So she looks like she's
having a rough time.
Yeah. Like, it's like, I can't tell. And, like, my only thing is, I'm like, okay. And then you look at Max. You look at his stuff, and here's my thing. He has this brotherhood. He's making TikToks. Yeah, this man is
Will Smith.
Yeah.
Just the boys, they're having fun
And like
in San Jose, even though they're losing. Like
even though yeah, they are not playoff eligible at all. But like,
I haven't gathered that Chicago's having fun.
Exactly.
Maybe I'm wrong, but
and
I haven't
like,
seen that.
Granted, what's his face retired yesterday, or who was his last game, and you know, and you have, and like in the Blackhawks, you have a lot of like people retiring, a lot of people that are like also in like that standard like rut, and then you know he's being surrounded by that, and then you know like all the. You know, you have like your scheduling and your career and your life.
That's the thing. The vibe in San Jose, it's a bunch of youngins.
Yeah.
They've got their whole careers ahead of them, and they're in a rebuild phase, and they know it. They're there to play hockey, get better, so that one day when they get their shot, they can take it.
Right.
From what I've gathered about Chicago, it's a bunch of older guys who are in the end phase of their career, and they're not gonna probably win a cup there.
Right. Yeah.
And so it's like depressing.
Well,
in my head. Like, I think they're bummed the fuck out. Versus San Jose, they're like, we're in a us and the boys, we had a sleepover, we had a bet, he had to tie my skates, we're insufferable young Gen Z hockey players, and we use our Gen Z slang, and the rest of the locker room looks at us like we're crazy, but we don't care. Because we're also secretly lovers. Like, I don't...
We also kiss while we get ready. I mean...
We also kiss!
You can't tell me that they don't bro hug after every game. Because if you tell me no, I won't believe you. My thing is, like, if, like, hypothetically, or I don't even... No, not hypothetically, actually. If... In 5 years, I totally, maybe even like less than that, depending on like how the coaching does or how their draft picks go or how they trade, whatever. I wouldn't be surprised in the next 5 years that San Jose gets a playoff spot. Because like then these are experienced players.
Yeah,
they're ready.
They're not
they know
kids anymore. They're in their prime.
Right. They know how to work with each other.
Their skills.
Right. You know, like, okay, he's really good. Like, okay, this is like the crew. This is like the put them on the ice together. We're getting it. You know, like you have this.
They're not newbies anymore. They've learned. They've had the experience to build.
Right, and they're used to like other arenas. They're used to their teammates. They're used to how things go. And it's like, okay, like if in 5 years like they get a playoff spot, I'd be like, yeah, like that makes sense. That makes sense. I see that. But like seeing Chicago not get one, I was like, oh. I mean, I wasn't surprised with the way that like they had been doing, but I was just like, and some of the teams they played too, where they lost, I was like, man, how did you really? Then I was like, come on now, what are we doing here? Like, Connor, and like I don't know, I don't like the media. I'm like, he's just a baby. Why are you being so mean? Like, no wonder he's sad. You're bullying him.
This is
cyberbullying at its finest. And like, here's my thing: if I was, is he still 20 or did he turn 21? I think he's 21.
Yeah, I don't.
Is he 20?
I don't think he's 21. I think he's younger than me.
He's younger
because Wyatt Johnston and I
is 21.
Because he's older. Yeah,
I'm gonna look it up. Wait.
Hold on, folks.
I think he. Well, because okay, he. Hold on. Age. Oh, he's 19? Oh, yeah, he's
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure he was born in 2005.
He's just a guy.
He's
just... And see, he won the Memorial Trophy as a rookie
not even 20.
last year. No.
Calm down.
God, let him...
Also, here's the thing. He's not doing bad. I think that's, like, he is still doing really well. He's scoring goals, assists, like, he's doing well, and just chill the fuck out. No, he didn't single-handedly bring the Blackhawks to the playoffs. Hockey's not a single-person kind of sport. Like, please.
Yes. Yeah. Like,
he just got here.
He can't even legally drink his problems.
We're like,
away.
Damn, you didn't save us? And he's like, what? This is like my second year. What do you...
No, and what I think is so interesting is because, like, you know, you're seeing these, like, young players come, and, like, some of them even, like, you know, they do, like, maybe even online school, or maybe they graduate high school early to try to go pro. Then, like, their hope, like they do what they set out to do, and they get pro and they get eligible for the draft. And even if they do play, like, let's just say like 6 months of like AHL or and then they get eligible, and then you're like, bam, you're not with these younger guys, you're not with these other people, you're with these 30, 35-year-old men that are gonna whoop your butt, and you're gonna have the media criticize you because now you're the first draft pick, you're this young guy, and he's just there.
You think about this with anything else, and I know it's a little different just for like growth wise, but like let's just say you have like a U18 team,
right,
and then they like go into the Timbits hockey program and just start bodying 4-year-olds. Like, and everyone's like, man, these 4-year-olds are just not up to snuff. Like, they're slacking. Did you see that hit? He didn't even keep his head up. Like, that's what it feels like sometimes. And I know that's not the same. But some of these guys, like, what was it? I think there's someone on the Capitals that was born the year Obi was drafted.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, and
I'm like, okay, these are just straight up the age gap here isn't not you're being mean. This is child abuse. Like,
here's my thing, right? Let's just say like he's having, like he's doing great, and he's doing great for his age, and he is like, and he hasn't had any major injuries yet, and I really hope he doesn't. He's young, and it's like his whole career. I know he doesn't like being in Chicago. I know it. I'm sure that has been leaked somewhere. Because he's like frustrated. And granted, like you said before, like a lot of the people he is with are, they're probably going to be within the Blackhawks, 1, 2, maybe 3 more years, and then that's it. So like, if in that next, kind of like 2 to 3 year time frame, if you have you kind of have that rotation, you get that draft, and you get more people that are not like, oh, this is the end of my career, unlike him, who's like, that's not the case for him. And I think, especially him being this almost like younger prodigy, there's, you have all these expectations, and him being like a little, like a child when he came into the draft, and he did this giant public thing in the Sphere, and he's like what, like if you had calculus one day and then you went to the Las Vegas Sphere to be eligible for the draft, I'd be like, wow,
it's giving Hunger Games. Like, pull up this child from like normal society, and we're like, put your face everywhere. Like, it's time to sell you for entertainment.
It's just
like, and again, I think the crazy part, I think he's doing really well.
Yeah,
like especially for his age, and even like just at his age, he's more likely to, based on his like metabolism and metabolic rate, he's not gonna bulk up as much as like an older guy. To where,
right.
Yeah, they're gonna kind of beat him up a little bit because he's still a teenager. Bro is literally a teen.
You know what I think is also really, like, when people are giving him all of this, like, shit. And then I'm like, okay. And like, let's, like, speaking of Sid, the legend himself, Sidney Crosby,
course, yeah.
number 87. And he had this, the record of, like, his achievement of getting 40 goals and 70 assists before he turned 20. And the only other person that has matched that in NHL, like,
history
stats is him.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you can't not say that this man is just like...
Yeah, the shit talk to me is wild.
Like,
he's doing really well.
Calm down. Like,
I don't know what they want him to be. I guess I'm confused.
I feel like they're projecting. I feel like we're projecting a little bit. You need to
just...
He's literally... he's a baby.
Because, like, not that Mac and Smith and, like, those Sharks aren't doing well, but they're not... They also didn't single-handedly get the Sharks into the playoffs. So right. I don't really know what the expectations feel a little unfair.
Well, and I feel like every team has that. Anytime you do, like, I don't know, it's not recent, but I get, like, last year when, like, the women's basketball, and, like, Caitlin Clark was, like, the first, and, like, she was going to, it's like, I'm seeing her jersey, and I can't remember. I can't remember the team.
Don't
Do you know what I'm
about women's basketball? I remember seeing it all over social media, but I don't remember the team name. I'm so sorry.
And you're like, oh, this player who's like really, really good, and like, yeah, they are really good, but they are not going to single-handedly in one season take this team. I mean, and that is very, very, sport. Very rare.
It's a team.
Yes, it is. It is like, a team.
Literally, come on,
There's
man.
multiple people, and I just feel like it's the same treatment. And like, I am not particularly a Chicago Blackhawks fan. No, like hate or anything. I'm just like, I don't
really like the Blackhawks.
But I'm just like, let the stop the slander. Stop the slander. And he can't even legally drink his problems away. Like, he can't even have a rough game and be like, man, I gotta go out. Like, do you think he feels extra sad because they're all going out to the bar and he's from Canada. I know he's Canadian, and he I don't know what the drinking age is in Canada.
I don't know.
But
here in America, no drinking for him.
Yeah, he can't go.
Because, okay, the other thing. Let's take an example. Wyatt Johnston. He's only 19.
Exactly.
He is amazing. Don't get me wrong. I'm not. He is awesome. However, how well would Bedard be doing if he was getting set up by Hintz, Robo, Ansach, or most importantly, Joe fucking Pavelski on every play? Are you kidding me?
Well, because
not to take anything away from Johnston's success and everything that he did, but it is a team sport. So I remember times where Johnston would get the goal, obviously, but the pass was some of the most insane wizardry work from Joe Pavelski, where I had no idea how he did it. And then there was just a wide open net. And this is playoff hockey as well.
Speaking of Joe Pavelski, he was a shark before he was a star.
He was a shark.
He was a
shark.
Where
the fun comes from, guys.
Joe Pavelski, he spread it.
Every hall of the arena.
My thing is, he had that mentorship. He had that community. So he was like, I can take all of these skills from these very experienced, very good, very legendary hockey players and use this. And I'm sure he did. And I'm sure if you really think hard and you try to match I'm sure that he takes that or he uses it to practice with. There's no doubt in my mind. But you have this young guy who comes in and he already has this media attention. And so it's
the pressure's already on. I remember Johnston, no one was paying attention to him. And to the point where when he got to the playoffs and was being other than Dallas was paying attention to him. But outside of that, our market, it was Wyatt Johnson. It was no, wrong. The announcers didn't know his fucking name.
Yeah, I was
Johnston.
I'm brother, this is your whole job.
That's your job.
The drinking age in Canada is 18 in Alberta and Quebec. And I can't say that. Manitoba. I'm sorry if you're Canadian. And it's 19 years in the rest of the Canadian provinces and territories. So he can drink in his home country. He cannot drink here, though. Devastating. So he can go home and have a drink, which I'm sure he has probably done. But
after all this shit talk,
no, after them not being eligible for playoffs, man was
turns on
I gotta go home.
The media and oh, okay.
Man bought a plane ticket back. He was I'm gonna go home for a little bit. I gotta. And my speaking. This is such a sidebar. Speaking of players, it is Marc-André Fleury's last season, and I'm so sad. I'm oh, it's brutal. Oh, it's so sad. Flower.
Given the so much.
I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm not a Minnesota Wild fan. I should be now that it's closer to me, but I'm not. But he was a Penguin. He was a Penguin, and you have him and Sidney's glorious relationship. Why they ever traded him, I literally have no words. I have no idea. That's another stupid trade decision. Insane. Because why'd you do that? I was those are brothers. Those are brothers. What are you doing here, please?
I told you this. I think it should be illegal to separate romances.
No, because the prank wars, the brotherhood, the commercial.
Now, I guess I'm being a hypocrite because then we wouldn't have been able to have Tyler Seguin because of the Brad Marchand Tyler Seguin bromance. I guess bromances can be found elsewhere because the Tyler Seguin Jamie Ben Gwynn bromance is stronger than ever.
It is so strong. And I love that he is having a girl and Jamin is having a boy, because that is a relationship. I can already envision it. I mean, they're already future hockey players. I already know they're going to put them in skates, like the moment they're born.
The second that they fit in a tiny pair of baby skates.
The second that they can. I follow Tyler Sagan's wife, and like Purina, the like pet food company, sent them sent the dogs like toy hockey sticks, and they were like, this is for the like for older siblings, or they called them like
fucking cute.
They made a pun, and I literally was like, I'm gonna cry. This is the cute.
That's
like
so cute.
If Cash dies, I'm literally gonna take a day off work. I can't do it. I hate seeing the pictures, like when they post them and there's more gray. I'm like, you have to live forever. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. Here's my thing. Is when I see like Jamie Benn having like a girlfriend, a few years ago, because he was just this like single guy for just so long.
Remember the chain?
Yes.
The single guy chain that he wore.
The single guy chain. The like, and it's not like womanizer athlete vibes. It's just like, this man is cool uncle,
Yes, very cool uncle.
And I'm like, oh, okay. And there was, are still some like older guys on the team, so we didn't have that like mantle yet. He was just like this cool younger single. I mean, like, you're a young single attractive hockey player. Like, yeah, you're good. But like, and then he got his girlfriend, and he has his like now hockey wife, who is just gorgeous, and I'm like, wow.
Love her.
They're all blonde. All of the Dallas Stars wives are all blonde. That feels really important.
Is Marchman's wife blonde?
I feel like she's dyed her hair, like, so maybe, I don't know if she's a natural blonde. Is she? I don't know. I don't think she's blonde right now. I think she's brunette. I think that feels right. I wonder if I wonder if she's dyed her hair blonde for the gram.
I think her hair was brunette at a wedding.
Oh yes, their wedding was so good. Ottinger's wedding, that was gorgeous. I was like,
gorgeous
wow.
Enough to be in the bridal magazine.
No, you ate. If that happened to me, if that happened to me, I would literally get that magazine and like cut it and frame it in my house, because like,
such a
what are you? No, because I want to put it like somewhere so like where you really would, like, you walk in the hallway maybe, or like you don't even like notice it, and they're just like, wow, that I didn't even put that.
It's like, I know the menswear guy on Twitter hates us. But like the bridal magazine liked Ottinger's wedding.
No, because like, oh, that's such a flex, such a good flex, because like, yes, queen. Oh,
yes, queen.
You don't mind that. I got an email. You know what I think is also really good is that when Ottinger, if he has like children like next few years, which like he might, I don't know. If he's not like Baby Otter, if they don't make that an announcement, that's such a wasted marketing potential.
That's so cute. Like a little otter stuffed animal.
A little otter. Oh my goodness. Like, that's just wasted potential. Like, if they do it, like, I mean, they're gonna do it beautifully regardless, I'm sure.
Yeah,
but if they do it like baby coming, if you don't do Baby Otter coming soon, that's a wasted moment right there. Like, and Wedgwood's announcement was so good, Baby Wedge, and then it became Baby Peach. That's so good. Like,
so cute.
Take me back to the 2023 Dallas Stars Halloween party. That's where I want to be.
So cute.
That's the couple's costumes. But no notes, no comments.
Perfection.
That was great. 11 out of 10. Take me back. Have you seen the meme where it's like, I don't know, like, this is not my home, but I know my way around?
Yes. Yep, there. That picture.
I'm there.
Picture of them all together.
And the Mario and the couple's costume. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Ugh, for
patootie alerts.
They're not, do you remember when, like, what is it, like 6-7 years ago, and they were all like single and partying and hanging out, and now they're
They've
like
grown so much.
now they're golf dads, and they watch the Masters together, and they all have babies.
You know, all it took was Joe Pavelski coming. I'm just gonna throw that
all
out there.
it took,
like, they were all single, partying, doing whatever, and then Pabs came, and they were all like, literally, immediately, all found family. I was like, what the fuck?
No, because I think Joe Pavelski has something in his blood. Did you see when he went to one of the games? I was like, God, like he went like backstage. Do you think his wife was like, oh, I'm gonna go, I gotta go do something? And she's like, you're gonna go see him, and he's like, yeah,
I have to go check on my kids.
I gotta go check on the other children.
And his son's like, I have to check on my siblings.
I gotta go check on Wyatt. No, forever, just in awe all the time, on the time. You know what? Speaking of Otter, I don't know if it was. I know it was on their Instagram when they did a shirt for like I think they donated it to like Make-A-Wish, like all the money, but it was like a kid drew otter, and it's this like very kid drawn otter holding a hockey stick. That's the only Dallas Stars shirt I like wish I bought, because I was like, that's so cute, and he has a little helmet, and I'm like, okay,
Robo too.
The Robo it's so good,
They're perfect.
I'm like, this is adorable. I mean, I think when I just looked at it like 3 days later, they were all like out, so I was like, oh. I was like, man. I was like, oh, that's so cute, though. Anyway, do you have any concluding thoughts today?
Go Stars.
Please. I'm gonna be so emotional watching the Avalanche game. I'm gonna be like, oh, and everyone around me is gonna be like, what the fuck?
Well,
they're like, these are just, I can never criticize like men for yelling at the TV, because I'm gonna be like, whoa, I'm gonna be so emotional. So
they're streaming. They're streaming, and people are gonna be like, is everything okay? And I'm gonna be like, I'm like, technically, yeah.
Like, emotionally, no, but physically,
I'm a wreck, but yes.
Physically, I'm fine. Emotionally, not all there. Absolutely. Well, let me know what team you're rooting for in the playoffs. Yeah.